I'm not sure how long this run will last as far as recording because I have limited space and this eats up a lot, so let's just hope for the best. Yeah, this tutorial level is easy. It's not canon to the game, or the movie, so, yeah, it's kind of sad. There's some optimized jumps. This Nerf shooter thing will predict your position based on your linear path. And that's always fun, right? No, it's not. Doing this will skip 3/4 of the level, and that's that. And have 1:05 on the clock right now, and that's good, so there's that. Good cycle right now, good cycle. Those are based off of RNG. And then there's not much to optimize in here, so I'm just going to slip past here, do this, and we are on pace. So now, instead of going on that rope, I'm going to go down there, which I don't die. Usually, if you went too far down, you would die, which isn't fun for the most part. I don't think dying is that cool. I mean, usually I would say otherwise, but I don't think death is cool when you're trying to do a speedrun, so. And then 2:05, that's a really good time, so I might get about 11 seconds on this as far as optimization. And then there's the first level. 10.4, that's fine too. But whatever. Context for the second level, which there isn't really much context to this game anyway. You're supposed to talk to this goober who basically wants to have some fun times and get some flies, but he doesn't want to get the flies himself, so he wants you to get a jar of flies. Alright, 5 seconds from 3 minutes, we're on pace. So here's a big skip that the world record speedrunner had discovered. Right there. What happened was I jumped over or under a wall, and then what happened next was I jumped onto the seam of that pedestal, which that pedestal would have collapsed if I had gone any further in, and I would have fallen off if I would have gone any further out. It would have collapsed, so it would have gone to the second part of the level, or the rest of the level basically, but we're not going to do that because we're cool, and we're just going to go up here, which is optimized by a jump from the original route. We jump down here, we don't die, which usually we would do from such a jump. There isn't really much to say here, except this is a regular path, which is the fastest path. There's not really any other path you can take, unless anybody wants to, like, float around somehow. And we are on really good time, so if I fail, like, the third level somehow, I'm still going to keep the run and probably upload it, because going any further than that would probably make things pretty scary anyway as far as time. So, yeah, we're just going to do that. And there's 20 seconds off the clock from the 4:58 that was achieved by the world record holder, which, by the way, his name is Big Bang Bot on a YouTube, and I'm not sure how to pronounce his other name, but Super Squank, I guess. It's like Super SQANK. So shout out to him for being cool. Now the reason I started speedrunning this game was because I was playing around with it, and I just really felt that it was a good game to speedrun, because like it's pretty goofy, I guess, as far as physics and everything. So yeah, right now is a really good pace. We didn't skip much, but we did skip some because of that box jump. Not really supposed to do that, so yeah. And then here's another jump. There isn't really much to explain in this level. It's slightly canon as far as the main idea. Rita's trying to get the gem from good old Frog Boy, our friend. Not really our friend, because we have to fight him, but whatever. There's a risky jump there, the riskiest jump in the level, probably. And I just screwed that up, but we'll be fine because we spawned the same place. So I didn't really lose any time there, but that was kinda stupid, but whatever. I got distracted, so that's my fault. Well, I'm recording. Alright, here's another tricky-ish jump. I usually mess it up, but right there I didn't, so that's good. I had to fix the lighting on my TV to see in this part of the level, especially this part of the level right here coming up. Yeah, it's really fun, just if you're wondering. Usually I wouldn't be able to see anything. I'd have to, like, you know, guess as to where I am. This part's a little bit iffy. I don't like it. But I guess if you just get the optimizations here, as far as just, you know, getting the cycle, the main cycle, I guess. You have to get past this one, which I did, kind of. It's a little lame. This skips a bit. Usually I wouldn't be able to see in this part either. I would have to guess where to jump, and I've been successful, so that's always good. I've also had to guess where to turn. I've fallen because of it. But I did fix the screen brightness, as you can see, and everything's good. We're all fine. Crap. There isn't really much to this, really. But I did make an optimization closer to the end of the level. I'll tell you when. But there's a movement option that's much faster than the intended option, so we're gonna do that. That was kind of bad, but whatever. For some reason you can't, like, single jump on those. You have to double jump because otherwise you'll fall off, and that's stupid because, you know, kind of sucks. Wanted to get the good boy jumps. And here coming up is the place where I made the optimization myself. I call it the sidestep skip, where you can save some time by sidestepping. Because Rita's sneaking animation is really slow, so what we're going to do is we're just going to sidestep over here quite fancily. And this saves about 4 seconds. That was a good cycle. Kinda didn't register a couple of my sidesteps there. You sidestep with L or R. With Roddy, his animation is a roll, so I call his a roll. Obviously, it's kind of lame. I'm not too sure what's faster here. You could either do the like the grapple, which you could do right there. If you saw, I'm not sure if you saw. Kind of had to turn the camera quickly. Dodge this little boy, and dodge this big boy. Alright. I usually die there for some stupid reason, so yeah, I didn't want to die there again. So, yeah, I made that. And the rest of this level is really easy. And you don't have to jump here because these things will just heal you. That's literally just what they do. They just heal you, and there's nothing like that you can really do. There's no animation to slow you down. In fact, it may even speed you up. Not too sure. Haven't really timed it myself. Here we can skip a little bit of pipe there by doing a jump. A side jump, I guess. 136.1 on that. That's good. This next part sucks, by the way. It's both tutorials. Usually they're two separate segments. The this segment where you just drive around and do stupid crap, and then there's the one where you shoot, which you'll see that soon. Relatively soon, like 5 minutes maybe. No, maybe like 6. I hate the boat levels, by the way. The two things I hate doing in this game is playing as Rita because she's slow in the air, and the boat levels because they're stupid, and if you run into something you get like a 20-second time loss. Now usually my time loss conditions is a 1 out of 20 rule, so if I lose 1 second out of 20 seconds, I like to reset. I lean towards that, but for the sake of this, I'll be more lenient. Yeah, going towards that is faster than just sitting there. This is iffy, but I got it. One input miss there and it'll go down, and that's just an inconvenience, so I like to avoid that. Yeah, there isn't much else to this part of the level except driving around. It's supposed to be a high-speed boat chase, except it's not. So you just driving around casually with good music. I don't think it's good music, but I guess I'll just call it good music. Jumping will give you a speed boost after you land, but controlling it afterwards is kind of touchy. Like right there, I'm kind of going off course. Like a lot. Kind of lost more than I gained, but whatever. I haven't found any good optimizations with this, honestly. Like, there isn't much. You just drive around, and you're sad. It's basically this entire thing. There's 2 more boat levels after this. One's technically a boat / platforming, and the other is full boat, and its context is really stupid, by the way. Once you hear it, it'd probably be like, oh, that sucks, you know? See those, like, boosts? If you go a little bit underwater, it'll push you back up, and then that transfers into forward momentum. At least that's how I think it works. I can't really tell you how it works, because I'm just going from observation. But if you go too low, then you kind of lose it, except if you do what I did there, and then you get on the second jump. I'm not going to get too crazy in these levels, because this stupid, like, physics and everything, I hate these levels so much. But there's the end of that part, but it's still the same segment to me, just because I think it's the same thing, and it doesn't really matter, so... If I'm not explaining what I need to explain, then, please hit me really hard and tell me that I'm trash. This is the shooting part, which I mentioned earlier. It's really trash, to be honest, as far as these stupid AI. I hate these AI so much, and you'll see why. If I get a bad segment, which I am right now, look at that. Look at that and tell me that's not frustrating. He weaves around and then... it's annoying and gross. Annoying and gross. Remember those words. Like, see? He just keeps weaving out. And if I don't shoot one soon, I am going to be very sad. Thank you. Thank you very much. And then, there's that right there, but that doesn't make any difference. I got an early shot. That's good. Okay, so I'm alright. I'm on pace. I just need to get this last part good. That's 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. Alright, that was good, I guess.
Did you see that?
Did you see that? Yeah, did you see that? That was decent. $148.2 ahead of the run.
We got it.
Here's a part where I want to try something, but for the sake of my sanity, I'm going to not do so.
I'm coming to get you.
He's coming to get me. But guess what? He's not, really, because I'm just going to skip this entire part. Which I did there. Not really supposed to do that. Got that first try. Now, I could use an attack jump on both parts I just skipped there. An attack jump is when you attack in midair and then you jump right after, which is a pretty hard skip to get, which is kind of trash. That was bad. I'm gonna try that again, but this is part you can skip, and I'm saving just about the same amount of time. Yep, right there. You can clip through the ground and it takes you up here. You can save a few seconds. And I goobered on that one. He is, in fact, coming to get me. This isn't supposed to be fully optimized, which I desire a lot. But for the sake of yours and my sanity, we're going to make it simple. Now, those aren't as tight of inputs, but I suck, so yeah. And the music stops here for no reason. I mean, maybe scripted, I guess, but that's a really way to... a really weird way to do it. So, yeah, that's that part of the level. The escape part, I guess. And then we have to chase the boat. Like I said, if you've ever seen the movie, this is only partially canon. I mean, this level is kind of canon, I guess. No, it's not, really. This part's sorta canon. Maybe. No. I'm not sure what's even canon. I haven't watched the movie in a while. It's faster just to stay on here until about here. Just about. If I can get this whole run, that would be great. But we're already about 0.2 gigabytes as far as video memory, so hopefully my phone doesn't explode. It's going quite fast, about a megabyte per... well, I don't know. That was kind of weird. Now right here, it kind of stalls from giving you control until, like, about now. It gives you a second of just being sad, I guess. Here I wanted to try something too, but there's not really much optimization in this level, except for skipping the blue ones. Skipping the blue ones does a lot for you, in fact. Those are slow. They're about as slow as Rita's jumps. Just about. You can skip one here. That'll save some time. There's no way to skip that cutscene, and in fact it helps you by teleporting you over here. I'm stupid. I'll just take the blue right now. Or just die again, because I'm stupid. This should be easy, but I'm being bad. Why didn't I jump again? Come on. I like to say that I don't suck at this game, but I am proving that I do, in fact, suck at this game. So, I hope you can forgive me. I'd really like to get an optimized run so that, you know, I can feel better about myself. There is, in fact, a way to skip this cutscene, but because of the iffiness of it, I'm going to just not do that. Even though it would save time if I did get it.
Territory, Gub.
Crap is a gub. You gub. Haha. I'm gonna skip this one. Oh. Oh, really? Really? You're gonna do that to me? Oh. This part's just ugly. look away if you can. It's ugly. Man. Like I said, I'm still working on it, but I guess I'm not working hard enough. Man. Oh, that's an iffy jump, because tap of the morning. Here we can skip these blue ones.
Why not close, mate?
We're still ahead. If I would not jump there, I would have died, and that would have lost me about 10 seconds, and that's not fun, by the way. Skipped another blue one. Oops. Okay. Yeah, this is really iffy as far as physics. I can tell you that Rita's is much more solid than that. So, that's one point I'll give to Rita. But otherwise, I hate her levels a lot. I'm still gonna get a gold, maybe, here. Alright. Nope, I got a green. So, hold up left here.
Pardon me, your lordship. Hold on now. What a question.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you jump into the water while a cutscene is skipping, you don't really die, but it's funny to watch the water splash around. It's funny. Maybe. It is to me, at least. There is a way to skip this level, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm stupid. In fact, if you do the same thing that I was talking about, you can die during that cutscene and cause a soft lock, then you can reset the game and all that sort of fun stuff. But right now, I'm just gonna go for whatever is good. I'm not sure if I'll world record on this, because, I mean, I probably will. There's a lot of mishaps in the original. But, I mean, I don't mean to sound offensive there. I just want to say there's kind of mishaps. This, I believe, is about the same difficulty as the first one. I'd like to say that. I'm not too sure. I faced crap in both of these, so... well, actually, that was good. That was alright. Yeah, I need some water. But I can't drink this water, so I guess I'm out of luck. You don't have to shoot these boxes. They're basically weightless, so... Like I said, weightless, so we're just gonna trounce them. Oh, thank you. Okay, something about orphans. That's what this is about. This is about saving orphans, by the way. but there are no orphans to be located. So if you're looking to save orphans, I guess you'll have to look elsewhere. And then the same thing back, exactly the same thing back, except, you know, this is like doing Mario Kart, except, like, you know, Mario Kart 64, except without the items, with a lot more collision issues, and, jumping makes you go faster. There are no mushrooms. I mean, if there was such a mechanic in Mario Kart 64, which is what I mainly play, I love the drifting. I don't like playing the other ones. I don't like the older ones. I don't like the newer ones. I only like Mario Kart 64. Well, I'm probably lame, but whatever. Sometimes jumps won't even save time. They're just like neutral. But I guess whatever. Now, I could be recording this on a screen, but I don't have a laptop, so, I mean, I have a Chromebook, but what's a Chromebook but, like, a downgraded, like, turd that you can access the internet on, I guess. Oh, that was iffy jump. Alright, we got the segment good.
Yes!
We did it. Alright, almost 2 minutes ahead. Now we're going the opposite way here.